All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we turn our attention now from football to baseball. It's been a couple of weeks since we did a baseball game. It's just been kind of busy here. Finally, getting back to it tonight. It's the World Series game number 3. If you recall, the Arizona Diamondbacks took the first 2 games in Arizona over the Yankees. They lead the best of 7, 2-0. Games 3, 4, and 5 will be at the Bronx Yankee Stadium. So game 3 tonight in New York. And we'll just see what happens here. You can see how they got there. There's the brackets right there. And without further ado, let's just head out to Yankee Stadium for this one. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. I like the classic Yankee Stadium better. There's your lineups for tonight. Jammin' Sports presents Game 3 of the World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees, live from Yankee Stadium in New York City. The Diamondbacks lead this best of 7, 2-0. All right, we go to the top of the first inning. Look who's pitching for the Yankees here in Game 3. Babe Ruth. Yes, he was a pitcher, a pretty good one in his day. We know him as a home run hitter, but he's leading things off for the Diamondbacks will be the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. And Game 3 is about to get underway. Babe Ruth. Remember him? Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. And Game 3 is underway here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Diamondbacks took the first 2 games. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Dandridge. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on. Top of the first, no score. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Just outside. Count goes to 2-2. New York, you better start playing like you want that title. 2-2 pitch. Ripped it foul down the third base line. Count remains at 2-2. I've been meaning to get back to this. It's just been a while. I've been busy. Here's the 2-2. Rips it foul. Count remains at 2-2 to Ray Dandridge, the third baseman. And now the 2-2 pitch. Down the first base line, hooking foul. Long at bat for Dandridge. 8 pitches already. Count remains at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Dandridge hits that one into the night. See ya! A solo shot home run for the Diamondbacks to start the game. The first batter of the game. Ray Dandridge, a solo shot. And the Diamondbacks take a 1-0 lead. Great way to start the game. It's early yet, Viking. It's early yet. It's just a 1-run game. Let's watch it again. You got a hold of that one. That's the deepest part of the field, too, left field. And now Juddy Johnson, the second baseman. Up high, count goes to 1-0. Do I need to take you? All right. And now the 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Juddy Johnson, the second baseman. The 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. Diamondbacks up 1-0. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Just underway from Yankee Stadium, Game 3 of the World Series. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out yet for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the first. Babe Ruth on the mound. Here's the 2-2. Swung and struck him out. 1 down for Arizona here in the top of the first. As Ruth strikes him out. Next up, this is the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez. In there for a strike, 0-1. There's Gonzalez's stats in the postseason. Counts 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Diamondbacks trying to take a commanding 3-0 lead in this series. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Gonzalez. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. 3-1 pitch.
Take your base.
Ball 4. It'll be a 1 out walk. Gonzalez on first. And now John Donaldson comes up. He's the DH. Inside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, runner on first. That's Gonzalez for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the first. Already up 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. High strike. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. The 1-1 pitch. Outside. Count goes to 2-1. Ruth has a lot of pitches already here in the first. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Donaldson at the plate. 3-2. Fouls that one off. Stays alive down the third baseline. Count remains at 3-2. They throw to first. Gonzalez is back in time. Three-two pitch. High fly ball, but is hooking foul down the first baseline. Count remains at 3-2 to John Donaldson. Ruth has thrown a lot of pitches here in the first, only one out. 3-2. Fouls it off, stays alive, 3-2 count. Three-two pitch. Struck him out. 2 down for Arizona. Got him swinging. Swung a little bit early. And now Justin Upton comes up next. He's the first baseman. They throw to first. Gonzalez is back in time. So Upton comes up, the first baseman. 2 outs, runner on first. In there for a strike, 0-1. "30 pitches for Ruth already." Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. Gonzalez doesn't go. And the count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch by Ruth. Fouled it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Upton. Ruth just needs 1 more strike to get out of this inning. The 1-2. A ground ball to second base. Scooping it up is Gordon. Throws him out. Ray Dandridge, a solo shot home run. And the Diamondbacks take a 1-0 lead after a half inning. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. Here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the first. Andy Cooper, the starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Here in Game 3. Leading off will be Earl Combs. He's the DH tonight. He'll lead things off. The pitch by Cooper. A bunt attempt, and it goes foul. And the count goes to 0-1. 1-0 Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's low. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Swung at an inside pitch and fouled it off. Counts at 1-2 to Earl Combs. One-two pitch. Ripped right to short. Making the play is Pop Lloyd for the out. Combs grounds out to short. 1 down for the Yankees. There's the Yankees starting lineup. The right fielder, Bernie Williams, will come up next. So Williams will come up. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch by Cooper.
That's the ball.
Missed the, they called that a ball. Count goes to 1-0. That looked good from here. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike on the inside corner. Count goes to 1-1 on Bernie Williams. Crowd didn't like that call. And now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. Here in the bottom of the first. Two-one pitch. Up high, 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Bernie Williams. 3-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Full count now, 3-2. Full count to Williams. Pitch by Cooper. Pops it up down the right field line, but it hooks foul. Count remains at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off again. Stays alive with a 3-2 count. Three-two pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Out of play. Stays alive at 3-2. Long at bat for Bernie Williams. The right fielder fouls it off. Stays alive at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off again. Long at bat for Bernie Williams. He's taken 10 pitches. Count remains at 3-2. Pitch by Cooper. Fouls it off again. Stays alive with a 3-2 count. Been a long first inning. 3-2. Ball four. A one-out walk. Williams is aboard. Now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle, will come up. One out, runner on first. A pitch out. Williams doesn't go. Count goes to 1-0. One ball, no strikes, one out. Williams at first. 1-0 pitch. Swung. Evens the count at 1-1. One pitch. High in the air. Gonzalez in right. Going back. Off the wall. Williams will come around. They're going to bring him home. No, he holds up Williams at third. Mantle with a double. Off the right field wall. And now the Yankees have runners at second and third with just one out here in the bottom of the first. An opposite field hit by Mickey Mantle. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig, will come up. One out, runners on second and third. Gehrig rips it into left field. And that's going to score both runs. A 2 RBI single by Mantle. Or by Gehrig, excuse me. Mantle and Williams both come in to score. And the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. And now Aaron Judge will come on. The left fielder tonight. They throw to first. Gehrig's back in time. It was a 2 RBI single for Lou Gehrig. Yankees up 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. And now the pitch to Judge. Low and inside, 1-0. Well, the Diamondbacks score 1, the Yankees score 2 here in the first. A long inning. One 1-0 pitch. Popped it up. The catcher, Radcliffe, will make the play for out number 2. Judge pops out to the catcher, 2 down. And now the Yankee catcher will come up, Bill Dickey, with 2 outs and a runner on first. Lou Gehrig at first base. So Dickey will come to the plate. They throw to first. Gehrig's back in time. Pitch by Cooper. It's going to be a strike. Count goes to 0-1 to Dickey. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, and he's out at third. And that'll end the inning. However, the Yankees score 2 on an RBI, a 2 RBI single by Lou Gehrig. There's the throw and the out. Yankees up 2-1 here in Game 3 of the World Series. Here at Jammin' Sports, we go to the top of the second. Ted Radcliffe, the catcher, will lead things off for the Diamondbacks. Babe Ruth on the mound. 2-1 Yankees here in the top of the second. Pitch by Ruth. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 pitch. Bounces across. 1-1 on the outside. Thank you, Misty. Misty brought me some milk. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Misty gets to work tomorrow at Gordonsville High School. Counts out 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Radcliffe. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 1 down for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the second.
The shortstop, number 6.
We're at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx, Game 3 of the World Series. Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. Yankees lead Game 3 2-1. Pop Lloyd, the shortstop, fouls that one off down the third base line. Count goes to 0-1. 1 out, bases empty for Arizona here in the top of the second. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Pops it out. Foul behind the plate. The count's at 0-2 to Lloyd. And now the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. We're at the top of the second. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off again. Stays alive with a 1-2 count. Babe Ruth, the pitcher for the Yankees. 1-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out for out number 2. 4 strikeouts for Ruth now. Let's watch the pitch progression here. Next up, Cool Papa Bell. He's the center fielder for the Diamondbacks. Up high, 1-0. 2 outs now for Arizona, nobody on base. Yankees up 2-1 here in the top of the second. Game 3 of the World Series. 1-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. We're at Yankee Stadium here for Game 3. And now the 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2 to Bell. And now the 1-2. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung and struck him out. And that'll end the inning. After 1.5, Yankees lead it 2-1. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the second. The catcher, Bill Dickey, will lead things off. Andy Cooper on the mound. The pitch by Cooper. Dickey hits one high in the air to center. Bell will get under it. And Bell makes the play for out number 1. Dickey flies out to center, 1 down for the Yankees. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will come up. The pitch by Cooper. In there for a strike, 0-1. Yankees lead it 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. Counts 0-1 to Jeter. The pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Misty has said goodnight at 8:50 Central. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Here in the bottom of the second. Andy Cooper on the mound. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Jeter takes a big swing and strikes out. 2 down for the Yankees. Here in the bottom of the second. And now the second baseman, Joe Gordon, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung at a low pitch. The count goes to 0-2 now to Gordon. 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Gordon at the plate. Here's the 2-2. Popped it up, out of play. Stays alive at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. Gonzalez will throw it in. It's a 2-out single for Gordon. Keeps the Yankees going here in the bottom of the second. And now the third baseman, Greg Nettles, comes up. 2 outs, runner on first. There goes the runner down to second, and he's safe. Gordon with a stolen base. And now the Yankees have a runner on second with 2 outs. The pitch was a strike. The count's at 0-1 to Greg Nettles. They throw to second, but Gordon's back in time. Meanwhile, Nettles at the plate, 0-1. Pitch by Cooper. Swung at a bad pitch, 0-2. Now to Nettles. Got him on an outside pitch. And now the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 outs, or 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gordon at second base. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Nettles. 2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Count remains at 2-2. A lot of foul balls in this game so far. Here's the 2-2. Swung. They got to throw down to first, make it official. And that'll end the inning as Nettles strikes out. Yankees lead it 2-1. We go to the third, Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top half of the third inning. Mules Suttles will come up. He's the left fielder for the Diamondbacks. Babe Ruth still on the mound. In there for a strike, 0-1. Yankees up 2-1 here in Game 3. Diamondbacks lead the series 2-0. Here's the 0-1. Down low, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Right back up the middle, and Gordon knocks it down, throws to first, not in time. Great play by Gordon, though. Kept it a single. They'll give Suttles a single as he beats the throw. But a great play by Joe Gordon, excuse me, the second baseman. Definitely beat the throw. And now Ray Dandridge comes up, the third baseman. We're at the top of the order. Nobody out, runner on first. The first pitch is a ball, and the count goes to 1-0. Yankees up 2-1. Diamondbacks trying to tie it up here in the top of the third. And now the 1-0 pitch to Dandridge. High fly ball. Gehrig in foul territory will come over and make the play. Dandridge pops out to first, one down for the Diamondbacks.
The batter, number 7.
Juddy Johnson, the second baseman, comes up. One out, runner on first. That's Suttles at third base, or at first base. They throw to first. Suttles back in time. Johnson at the plate. Pitch by Ruth. There goes Suttles down to second. It's a stolen base for the Diamondbacks. So now Arizona with a runner in scoring position with one out here in the top of the third. The pitch was a strike to Johnson. Counts 0-1. The pitch up the middle. Ruth will field it. He'll throw to first. It'll be a sacrifice. That'll move Suttles over to third. Two down for Arizona. And now the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez, will come up. Two outs, runner on third. Outside, ball one. A base hit would score a run and tie the game up. Counts at 1-0. The pitch. Ball two. Runner on third. That's Suttles at third base. The count's 2-0 to Gonzalez. 2-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. Count goes to 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch by Ruth. High fly ball out to center. Mantle gets under it and makes the play for the final out. Diamondbacks come up empty. At the end of 2.5, Yankees lead it 2-1. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the third. The DH, Earl Combs, will lead things off for the Yankees. Andy Cooper is still on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Yankees lead it 2-1. The pitch. Right up the middle, a base hit by Combs to lead off the bottom of the third. Bell will throw it in. A leadoff single for the Yankees.
Now batting, right fielder, Bernie.
Now the right fielder, Bernie Williams, comes up. Pitch by Cooper. Inside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, nobody out. Combs at first. Down low, 2-0 to Williams. Crowd saying, "Let's go Yankees." We're at Yankee Stadium here for Game 3. Counts 2-0 to Williams. 2-0 pitch. And that's rocked foul down the first base line. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. In there for a strike. They'll even the count at 2-2 to Bernie Williams. Nobody out for the Yankees here in the bottom of the third. Earl Combs at first base. And now the 2-2 pitch. And it's foul down the third base line. Count remains at 2-2 to Williams. And now the 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2, full count. Jimmy Jam with Viking Skywalker here. Game 3 of the World Series. Yankees up 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Nobody out, runner on first. Counts 3-2 to Williams. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And now the Yankees have runners at first and second with nobody out. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle, will come up. Let's see if the Yankees can cash in. That's a strike, 0-1. Oh, pitch by Cooper.
That's the ball.
That's down low, inside. Count goes to 1-1 to Mickey Mantle. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third for the Yankees with runners on first and second. And now the 1-1. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. New York trying to manufacture some runs here. The 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. Arizona still does not have an out recorded yet. Here's the 2-2. Big swing and a miss, struck him out for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 4.
And now a double play gets you out of the inning. Lou Gehrig comes up, the first baseman. He had a 2 RBI single the last time he came up. 1 out, runners at first and second. Gehrig at the plate. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 to Gehrig. And now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball. That may drop. Bell gets over. It does. And that's going to score a run. Coming around. Scoring is Combs. And they hold up Mantle at third. It's another RBI. And a single for Gehrig. He's got 2 singles with 3 RBIs tonight. And the Yankees go up 3-1. Mantle holds up at third base. Aaron Judge, the left fielder, comes up. 1 out, runners on first and third. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. Yankees with a run here. They lead it 3-1 now in the bottom of the third. The 0-2 pitch to Judge. Up high. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch by Cooper. Fouls it off. Stays alive with a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners on first and third. 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit into right field. Mantle's going to score from third. It's an RBI single for Aaron Judge. And now the Yankees lead it 4-1. That moves Gehrig over to second. And now the catcher, Bill Dickey, comes up. Still just 1 out. Runners on first and second. In there for a strike, 0-1. Yankees have scored two this inning to take a 4-1 lead. And now the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Fat and Kelly warming up for the bullpen. The count's 1-1 to Bill Dickey. 1-1 pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Gehrig at second, Judge at first for the Yankees, with one out here in the bottom of the third. Counts 2-1 to Bill Dickey. 2-1 pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Up high, ball 3, full count, 3-2. A walk would load the bases. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, bases loaded for the Yankees. Gehrig over to third, Judge at second, and Dickey at first. Shortstop Derek Jeter comes up with one out, bases loaded. Pitch by Cooper, and that's ripped in the right. Gonzalez goes back and makes the play, tagging up and scoring. Will be Gehrig, and the Yankees go up 5-1. An RBI. It's actually a sac fly for Derek Jeter, and Joe Gordon comes up now, the second baseman, with 2 outs. Yankees have scored 3 runs this inning. The pitch by Cooper in there for a strike. Joe Gordon, the second baseman. Beginning for the Yankees, they're up 5-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. Now to Gordon. 0-2 pitch. Rips it foul. Count remains at 0-2. Yankees up 5-1. And now the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and third. Gordon at the plate. One-two pitch. High fly ball. And making the play is Suttles in left. But the Yankees score 3. And at the end of 3, they lead at 5-1 here in Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 4th inning. The DH, John Donaldson for the Diamondbacks, will lead things off. Babe Ruth still on the mound. Yankees up by 4, 5-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. A 4-run lead for the Yankees. Next pitch, swung on. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Donaldson. The 1-1. No. Down low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Donaldson. Up high, 3-1 to Donaldson. Three balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 4th. Yankees up 5-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Full count at 3-2 to Donaldson. 3-2 pitch. That's ripped in the center field. A leadoff single for John Donaldson. Mattel will throw it in. And the Diamondbacks with a runner aboard. Or
number 10.
Yankees got this, Viking says. Justin Upton will come up next. He's the Trying to figure out where he is. He's the first baseman. First pitch is strike. Count goes to 0-1. Yankees up 5-1 here in game 3. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Pitch by Ruth. And that's fouled off down the first base line. Count goes to 0-2 to Justin Upton. They throw to first. Donaldson back in time. Count remains at 0-2 to Upton. 0-2 pitch. Swung on. Struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Ruth tonight. 1 down for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 4th. Ted Radcliffe comes up. He's the catcher. Donaldson still at first base with 1 out. In the top of the 4th. Pitch by Ruth. Up the middle. Jeter knocks it down the turn 2. They get the double play. Great play by Derek Jeter. And that'll end the inning. At the end of 3.5. Yankees lead it 5-1. Game 3 of the World Series. Here at Jammin' Sports. Great play by Jeter. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 3 of the World Series. Leading things off for the Yankees here in the 4th. This should be Greg Nettles, I believe. The third baseman. It is. I was right. I'm looking at my lineup card. Cooper on the mound. Here's the pitch. Nettles, high fly ball into right center field. Bell's going to get it. 4 out, number 1. 1 down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 4th. Up 5-1. We go to the top of the order. Earl Combs, the DH, will come up for the Yankees. 1 out, bases empty. Yankees up by 4. And now the pitch by Cooper. A bunt attempt. Back to Cooper. He'll throw to first. Easy out. Combs grounds out to the pitcher. 2 down for New York. And now the right fielder, Bernie Williams, will come up. Quickly, 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch by Cooper. Inside. The count's 1-0. Williams, the right fielder. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off down the line. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Evens the count at 2-2 to Williams. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive at 2-2. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees up 5-1. Game 3 of the World Series. 2-2 pitch. Inside. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. And that's going to be a base hit down the left field line. A 2-out single for Bernie Williams. In fact, he's got himself a double. A 2-out double. Williams on second base. That was right down the left field line into the corner. And now Mickey Mantle, the center fielder, will come up with 2 outs and a runner on second. Inside, 1-0. So after 2 quick outs, the Yankees have a runner on second now. Counts 1-0 to Mantle. And now the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to Gonzalez in right. And makes the play for the final out. At the end of 4 complete, Yankees lead it 5-1. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 5th. The shortstop, Pop Lloyd, will lead off for the Diamondbacks. Babe Ruth on the mound. Yankees up 5-1. Here's the pitch by Ruth. Inside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Diamondbacks trying to get back in this game, down by 4. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Lloyd hits one out of here. Into right field. A solo shot. It's now 5-2 Yankees. And Ruth knew it. A solo shot for the shortstop, Pop Lloyd. Let's watch this one again. This one was hit a ton into right field. Upper deck, I think. Yep. Monster shot. So it's now 5-2 Yankees. Nobody out here at the top of the 5th. The center fielder, Cool Papa Bell, comes up. Outside, 1-0. Cool Papa. Counts out 1-0. Nobody out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Bell flies or fouls it off. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Bell. Jimmy Jam with Vikings Skywalker here tonight. Here in the Bronx. Here's the 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch by Ruth. High fly ball out to center. Mantle goes back. And Mickey makes the play for out number 1. Bell flies out to center, 1 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Next up, Mule Suttles. He's the left fielder. One out, bases empty for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 5th. Trailing 5-2. Here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Outside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. One 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. 1-1 pitch. And that one is hit into right field. Is it fair? No. It just goes foul at the last second. And the count will go to 1-2 to Suttles. 1-2 pitch. And he's going to foul that one off. Stays alive at 1-2. That was close, that foul ball. And now the 1-2 pitch. He fouls that one off. Count remains at 1-2. And now Ruth, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2. 2 down for the Diamondbacks. That's 7 strikeouts now for Ruth. Ruth pitching a pretty good game, even though he's given up 2 runs. The Diamondbacks' 2 runs have both come on solo shot home runs. And now Ray Dandridge will come up. He's the 3rd baseman. Top of the order. And that's a ball. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That looked like a strike to me. Count goes to 1-0 on Dandridge. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-0 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count evens up at 1-1 to Dandridge. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2 to Dandridge. Yankees having a hard time getting this final out. And now the 2-2 pitch. And that's fouled off. Dandridge alive at 2-2 still. Two-two pitch. Fouls it off down the first base line. It's still 2-2 to Dandridge. And now the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to center. Mantle comes up and makes the play for the final out. However, the Diamondbacks, a solo shot by Pop Lloyd, makes it a 5-2 game in favor of the Yankees. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Yankees up 5-2 here in Game 3. Lou Gehrig, the first baseman, will lead things off for New York. Andy Cooper on the hill. Here's the pitch by Cooper. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. High fly ball down the third base line, out of play. Count 0-2 to Gehrig now. And now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 0-2. Bottom of the 5th. Game 3 of the World Series. Struck him out. He took a big swing. And Gehrig goes down on strikes. One down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 5th. And now the left fielder, Aaron Judge, will come up. One out, bases empty. Facing Andy Cooper. The pitch by Cooper. In there for a strike, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2.
0-2.
We'll have an NFL doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll tell you about that in a second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. 2 down for the Yankees. Tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, NFL doubleheader. Patriots, Jets, and that'll be followed by the Lions and the Eagles. Bill Dickey comes up now, the catcher. 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch by Cooper. Inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. That's hit high in the air, out to right. Gonzalez going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot home run by Bill Dickey, the catcher. And the Yankees go up 6-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Dickey hits one over the wall in right field. Watch it again. Just over the wall and right. So 2 outs. All right, Waldo. Here's the pitch. Up high, 1-0. What are your picks for tomorrow, Waldo? It'll be Patriots, Jets, and Lions, Eagles. Give me your picks now. Patriots, Jets, and Lions, Eagles. Counts up 1-0 to Jeter, the shortstop. 2 outs, bases empty. Took a big swing. That'll even the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. See if Waldo will give me his picks for tomorrow. Counts 2-1. 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off. That'll even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. It's a ball, full count, 3-2. Cooper trying to get out of the inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. However, Bill Dickey, a solo shot home run, gives the Yankees a 6-2 lead at the end of 5 complete. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Yankee Stadium. We go to the top of the 6th inning.
Number 7.
Juddy Johnson, the second baseman, leads things off for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 6th. Ruth still on the mound. And that's going to be a ground ball to Gordon at second. He'll throw to first for the out. So Johnson grounds out to second for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis.
And now the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez, will come up. 1 out, bases empty. Yankees up 6-2 here in game 3. The pitch is fouled off. Count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Foul down the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes to Gonzalez. 1 out, bases empty. The pitch. Struck him out. 2 down. 8 strikeouts for the Babe.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
And now John Donaldson, the DH, will come up with 2 outs, bases empty here in the top of the 6th. Yankees up 6-2. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Just outside, inside. Count goes to 1-0. Waldo, if you're still here, give me your picks for tomorrow. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Donaldson, the DH. Oh, that's right. Waldo's not here. Well, if you see him, ask him. Jets, Patriots, Lions, Eagles. Which one? And Donaldson strikes out to end the inning. At the end of 5.5, Yankees lead at 6-2. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We have a new pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt, comes in. Waldo's taking the Patriots and the Eagles tomorrow. All right, Waldo, thank you much.
Brandon.
I wrote it down.
Leading off for the
Joe Gordon, the second baseman, will lead things off for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees up by 4. Brandon Pfaadt on the mound. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Kim and Manti warming up with the bullpen for Arizona. Counts 0-1. And now the pitch to Gordon. In there for a strike, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. High fly ball. And making the play in left is Suttles for out number 1. So Gordon flies out to left. 1 down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. Third baseman Greg Nettles comes up. One out, bases empty. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. That's pronounced Fat. Brandon Pfaadt. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball.
Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, bases empty. The 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. That'll even the count at 2-2 to Greg Nettles, the third baseman. And now the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball. Out to left. Suttles going back. and makes the play for out number 2. Nettles flies out to left, 2 down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Earl Combs, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty. And the pitch
That's the ball.
up high, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-0 pitch. And that's a shot right to the shortstop, Pop Lloyd. A line out for the 3rd out. At the end of 6 complete, Yankees up 6-2. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 7th. Justin Upton, the first baseman, will lead things off for Arizona, facing Babe Ruth. Up high, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Lyle and Downing warming up with the bullpen for the Yankees. Up by 4. Counts 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to right. And Bernie Williams makes the play. 1 down. His first name was Herman. His nickname was Babe. And Ruth was his last name. Babe Ruth. Surely you know who Babe Ruth is. 1 out, bases empty. The catcher, Ted Radcliffe, comes up. The pitch by Ruth. Outside, 1-0. Diamondbacks, they need to get back in this game. We're in the top of the 7th. Down by 4. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. Count goes to 1-1 to Ted Radcliffe. 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit into left field. A 1-out single for Radcliffe. He's got 2 first names. That's why there's some people with just 1 name. Like Shakira. Pop Lloyd comes up, the shortstop. Excuse me.
No.
Inside pitch, count goes to 1-0. 1 out, runner on first for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 7th. Yankees up 6-2. The 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. Yep, Ricky Bobby. That's right. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Like Toby Keith, the country singer. 2 first names. 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Evens the count at 2-2 to Pop Lloyd. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. 2 down for the Diamondbacks. Here in the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell, comes up. If you ain't first, you're last. That's right. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, or 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. The 1-0 pitch, inside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yankees up 6-2 here in the top of the 7th. They throw to first, and Upton's back in time. Bell at the plate. 2-0 pitch. High fly ball. Bernie Williams in right will get under it and makes the play for the final out. At the end of 6.5, Yankees lead it 6-2. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. 7th inning stretch. Welcome back to Yankee Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 7th here in Game 3. Right fielder Bernie Williams will lead things off for the Yankees, up 6-2. Brandon Pfaadt still on the mound. Here's the pitch. Williams fouls it off. The count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. And the count quickly 0-2 to Williams. Oh, 2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out on 3 pitches. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle, will come up. The pitch in the dirt. Count goes to 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Mantle at the plate. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Rips it foul down the line. Count evens up at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count, 3-2 pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. They'll throw it on to first to make it official.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lou.
No, it's a walk. It's a walk. It wasn't a strikeout. So Mantle's at first base, still 1 out. Lou Gehrig comes up, the first baseman. I thought he struck him out. A pitch out. Mantle does not take the bait. So there's still just 1 out for the Yankees here at the bottom of the 7th. As Pfaadt gave up the walk. Counts at 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Evens the count at 1-1 to Gehrig, the first baseman. One pitch. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lou Gehrig. And now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. But Mantle stays at first base. Count goes to 2-2 on Gehrig with 1 out. Mickey Mantle at first. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt again. 3-2. Full count now to Gehrig. And now the 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive with a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a double play. An unassisted double play by Justin Upton. And that'll end the inning. Yankees lead at 6-2. Game 3 of the World Series. Jammin' Sports.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Sparky Lyle will come into pitch for the Yankees as we go to the top of the 8th. Yankees lead at 6-2 here in Game 3. Trying to get back in the series, down 2-0. Mule Suttles, the left fielder, will lead things off for Arizona. The pitch by Lyle. High fly ball into the corner. Foul. Into the stands. Counts 0-1 to Suttles. 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Quickly 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch by Lyle. Excuse me. Out to right. Williams makes the play. 1 down. Suttles flies out to right. One down for the Diamondbacks. Ray Dandridge will come up. Third baseman. One out, bases empty. Pitch by Lyle. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 to Dandridge. Lyle just mowing him down here in relief. And now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 0-2. One out, bases empty for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 8th. Counts 0-2. Here's the pitch by Lyle. Up high, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
Inside, 2-2. That'll even the count to Ray Dandridge, the third baseman. And now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. 2 down for Arizona here in the top of the 8th. From umpire cam. There you go. Two down, bases empty. The second baseman, Juddy Johnson, comes up.
1-0.
Down low and inside, 1-0. It looks like Judy, but it's actually pronounced Juddy. Counts at 1-0 to Johnson. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off. That'll even the count at 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty. A 1-1. High fly ball. Williams and Wright will get under it and makes the play. A little bit more. And that'll end the inning. At the end of 7.5, Yankees lead at 6-2. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Aaron Judge, the left fielder, will lead things off for the Yankees. New York looking for some insurance runs here. In their first strike. Brandon Pfaadt still on the mound. Here's the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. One pitch. That's a strike. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Judge strikes out. One down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th. Next up, the catcher, Bill Dickey. He had a solo home run back in the 5th inning. Yankees up 6-2, 1 out. Bases empty here in the bottom of the 8th. Dickey at the plate. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. That's ripped foul. And the count quickly 0-2 to Dickey. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. One-two pitch. Fouled it off. Stays alive at 1-2. We'll have game 4 on Thursday night. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2 to Bill Dickey. And now the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Remains at 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. And that's ripped right to Johnson at second. Makes the play for the out. So Bill Dickey grounds out to second. 2 down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, comes up. 2 outs, bases empty. I won't be here Friday. I got high school football on the radio. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. That's a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. I won't be here Saturday. It's my birthday Saturday. If New York wins, yeah, there'll be a game 5 if New York wins, yes. Ground ball. Lloyd at short makes the play for the final out. At the end of 8 complete, Yankees lead at 6-2. Game 3 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 9th. Al Downing will come on to try to close it out for the Yankees. The Diamondbacks need 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead. They've got to score at least 4 runs here in the top of the 9th. Luis Gonzalez, the right fielder, will lead things off. Downing on the hill. There's the pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. Diamondbacks need 4 to keep this game going. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two-one pitch. In their first strike. They'll even the count at 2-2 to Luis Gonzalez. 2-2 pitch. And that's ripped foul down the third base line. Gonzalez stays alive at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouls it off. We'll have a college football game for you when this is over. We have time to get a college football game in. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it off. Stays alive. Misty has said goodnight again for the second time. It'll be LSU at Georgia Tech.
3 balls.
Inside, 3-2. Full count to Gonzalez. Fouls it off. Stays alive with a 3-2 count. Yankees up 6-2 here in the top of the 9th. Nobody out for Arizona. Gonzalez with a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out for out number 1. Yankees are 2 outs away from getting their first win in the series. The DH, John Donaldson, will come up. 1 out, bases empty. The pitch by Downing. High fly ball, left field. Judge goes over, and Judge is gone. Donaldson, a solo shot into left field. It's now 6-3. Diamondbacks are trailing with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. So they make it a 3-run game. A solo shot by Donaldson. So the Diamondbacks now need 3 more runs to tie the game up. Next up, Justin Upton, the first baseman.
No, that's a ball.
And that's going to be a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Can the Diamondbacks rally here with 1 out in the top of the 9th? Down by 3. The 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Ruffing and Taylor warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Counts at 1-1 to Upton. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
3 balls.
Inside, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Look at this. A solo shot by Upton into right, and it's now 6-4. Back-to-back solo shots for the Diamondbacks. And now they trail by 2. Still just 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Waldo, you shouldn't have said anything. You may speak it into existence. Look at this. No, this cannot happen. All right, we got a new pitcher. Brian Taylor comes in for the Yankees. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. The Diamondbacks have closed to within 2. Two back-to-back. Well, it's a back-to-back solo shots. Ted Radcliffe, the catcher, comes up. In there for a strike, 0-1. It's now 6-4 Yankees. Here in the top of the 9th. 1 out. 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to right. Williams goes back. Williams, are you kidding me? Back-to-back-to-back solo shot home runs. And it's now 6-5. Yankees up. Are you kidding me? Still with 1 out. Every Diamondback run tonight has been a solo shot home run. 3 in a row. Still just 1 out, and it's a 1-run game. Unbelievable. And now Pop Lloyd, the shortstop, comes up. In there for a strike, 0-1. Diamondbacks need 1 more to extend the game. Down 6-5. The count's 0-1 to Lloyd. The pitch by Taylor. It's a strike, 0-2. Yankees now just trying to hang on. And now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive at 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Lloyd at the plate. The shortstop. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that nearly hit him. 1-2, he backs away. And now the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Yankee Stadium, Game 3 of the World Series. Counts 2-2 to Lloyd. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 2-2. The Diamondbacks are not going to go away easy. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball. Gordon throws to first in time. 2 outs. Arizona down to their last out now. Yankees up 6-5. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. And Cool Papa Bell, the center fielder, they're hoping he can hit a home run. It's low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Last chance for the Diamondbacks here in Game 3. Yankees trying to hang on. Here's the 1-0. Fouled it off. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-1 pitch. That's a strike, 1-2. Diamondbacks down to the last strike. And now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, and the Yankees hold on to win Game 3, 6-5. Your final score, the Yankees 6, the Diamondbacks 5. The Diamondbacks now lead this series 2-1. Once again, your final score, the Yankees hold on to win it 6-5. Tomorrow night, NFL doubleheader, 8 o'clock Eastern. Jets, Patriots, Lions, Eagles. Coming up next, college football here at Jammin' Sports.